We are live, everybody. Welcome in TV Sports 27. We are coming to you. We are on the air with you. And we are maybe, I at least in this stream, we're going to finish off this season of AAA baseball. But the question is going to remain, has Tom Brady, who is kind of tops in AAA as far as home runs and a lot of other stats, he's climbed up in the rankings here. Is Tom Brady finally going to get the call up to Miami? Is he going to get traded, which is what happened to my personal character on Road to the Show? Had a great double-A with the Mets, and then boom, traded right to Colorado, but then got the immediate call-up as well. So a lot can happen, and we are going to finish off this season here of AAA. As you can see, we just got, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 series left to go. So let's not waste any time. We're going to jump into it. Today is going to be a doubleheader stream as well. So we're going to play this season here. And we are also going to play our Sunday Night Football RXFL game. But as you guys know, the Sunday Night RXFL games is Patreon exclusive. So do join us over on Patreon for the RXFL game, which we are going to put up after this. And a big shout out off the top to our patrons. We want to always thank Justin Russell and Mr. Maple, who are longtime patrons now. So I want to thank you for your support and helping to keep this channel. It's your guys' support that helps this channel keep going. It helps shape the channel and allows us to keep going and keep making content for you guys. So do consider checking that out, and we give you a lot of bonus content over there as well. So patreon.com/tvsports27. But while you're here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, because that also helps with the YouTube algorithm. That helps spread the love around of the videos. And you guys, YouTube will suggest that to different people and all that fun stuff, and before you know it, we'll be hitting the big time. So Brady coming in, pinch hit opportunity against the Dodgers, and he's just going to fly right out to center field. So that will most likely end his night as most pinch hit opportunities. And yeah, is usually I don't think I've ever had a pinch hit opportunity yet in Road to the Show where I actually stay in through the whole game. They usually put you in and yank you right out. So there you have it there. What else we got on the docket today? We're going to be playing baseball here. We got our XFL coming up. My Red Wings are playing right now. I got the YouTube TV DVR going, so I'll be watching the Red Wings Bruins game right after this, checking that out. Stevie Eiserman's got some big business going. I was out, if you guys follow me on Twitter, TV Sports 27 on Twitter, and we encourage you guys to follow us on Twitter if you don't already. That's where you can interact with us one-on-one. You can ask questions about upcoming... Does that guy really have a mustache like that? I gotta look this up. Reed Scholar? That's wild if it does. Let's see.
He's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up to the plate, Tom Brady, and as you can tell easily from the
at least in the pictures I'm seeing,
away from their home ballpark.
I gotta hit pause. I don't see. Oh, he kind of does. There's one picture of him with the stash, not quite as curly Q as that, but that's pretty wild right there. But yeah, Twitter, that's where you can interact with us one-on-one. That's where you can reach out, ask what our future plans for streams are and all that fun stuff. We went to minor league baseball, a spring training baseball. I'm playing minor league baseball. We went to a spring training baseball game, and Tom Brady is just making the call right now for the Miami Marlins. Call me up, as he is the AAA leader in home runs, and he's closing in on number 30 here towards the latter half of the season. Go check out on Twitter, TV Sports 27 on Twitter. The link in the description down below. I went to the Baltimore Orioles Minnesota Twins spring training game last night, ended in a 5-5 tie. The Twins came back in the top of the ninth And it was a situation of a runner on first and runner on third for the Twins. And the runner stole second, and the catcher slung it to second. And then the runner that was on third just walked on home, and that tied the game. And it ended up ending in a 5-5 tie there. So if you want to see some pictures from the Orioles-Twins spring training game, I think that's got to be one of the first spring training games I've been to, at least in quite a while. I went to the Biscuits-Rays game back when I was living in Montgomery, and I probably went to a couple games because we have a bunch of spring training games. You know, I'm from Florida here, so we have a bunch of spring training teams around where I'm from, especially on this coast of Florida. So it was fun to get out there. It was fun to see. You know, I got to see the new Twins uniforms in person. The still don't know how I feel about them yet, the new Twins uniforms. I'm not the biggest fan in the early going. I want to know your guys' thoughts on the new Twins uniforms as well. There's no outline around the number or the text, which makes it very hard to read, and especially they were wearing their navy jerseys. So they had red numbers and red text on the back of the uniforms, but with no outline. It's just a solid color. So maybe on pictures it's a little easier to read, but being in the ballpark, it was impossible to read what players' names were on the back of their jerseys because you had red with no outline on a navy jersey. So it was quite the thing to try to be able to read. The Orioles, though, beautiful unis, of course. Took a lot of pictures of the Oriole bird. There's some cool trash cans around Ed Smith Stadium that have the Orioles helmet, and these like poles that are all around that have the Oriole bird, like a 3D Oriole bird on it. So that was pretty cool there. So if you want to check out those photos, they're on Twitter right now, TV Sports 27 on Twitter. So do check that out. In the chat, we got a couple of you guys joining in. We got Zach, Daniel. Glad to have you guys here. Glad to have you here for more Road to the Show action.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off.
We got our YouTube. We're going to be bringing back Lefty Richard soon as a Patreon exclusive. We still, of course, will have Tom Brady and our Diamondbacks here on the main channel. And on Patreon, we've gotten some rave reviews. Buff Bagwell made his return to pro wrestling. He went one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler in a bit of a dream matchup there. So do check that out on WWE Dark. And, of course, the Extreme Rules tag team match also on WWE Dark. We also uploaded 4 classic episodes of our Mighty Ducks franchise from NHL 10. So if you want to see one of those classics from our previous YouTube channel, those are up right now on our Patreon page for you guys to check out. But, you know, we got our Patreon exclusive stuff. We got our main YouTube stuff. I want to try to figure out some kind of Twitch stream that is kind of like a series that we do just so we can keep our Twitch audience. I've kind of neglected Twitch a little bit here, but I'm trying to think of what series I want to put over on Twitch where we would only stream it on Twitch, but we would upload it after the fact here on YouTube, so you guys will still be able to check it out on demand. But I'm still thinking about which series of that I want to do.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
I can easily see one of the baseball series going there, but the baseball hits on Twitch are usually not too strong. So a couple times I've streamed baseball over there, it has not gone too well. Maybe maybe college football or something if I can ever get my OBS working again, which you guys know was a struggle when we were trying to play Splatoon. Look at that solid hit. That maybe we can do like college football or something. That could be like a Twitch thing, and then we upload it on YouTube. Or maybe I can try to figure out that college football revamped on the PC and record it over there. We'll see. A lot of options.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
I got to see the pitch clock in person for the first time as well while I was at the game, and I was actually able to find a Cubs spring training game on YouTube that someone had uploaded, so I got to check out a little bit of that with the pitch clock. It's definitely interesting. I mean, the game does go by a lot faster. I didn't hate it. And as I said in past streams, I have seen pitch clock games before in minor leagues. You know, the Biscuits had been doing it for a while. The Fargo team, the Fargo minor league team was doing it when I went to a game there. So I'd certainly seen it before, but obviously this is new for the majors. And to see it in person was interesting. I mean, the players seemed fine. They seemed to adjust to it. And then watching the little bit of the Cubs game on YouTube was very, very interesting because the announcer, I mean, not the announcers, but like the time to show replays and to like fly stats in and stuff, it seemed like there wasn't as much time for that, which is something that's kind of different to get used to in baseball. Hey, we're going to take the lead right there. But again, you know, anything to speed it up, we're going to be all for. I've mentioned before, as a subscriber to YouTube TV, I have not really been able to watch much baseball this year because YouTube TV and the MLB Network have been in a dispute as Brady's going to cross the plate. There's going to be your 5th run for the Wichita Wind Surge. They've been in a dispute for a very long time. I thought this would be resolved sooner, but because of that, I don't have MLB Network anymore. One of my coworkers, I actually need to Google this. Maybe I can Google it now. They mentioned about like getting a Fire Stick and being able to watch MLB TV. How to watch MLB TV.
Number 43.
And if you don't have MLB TV, they really aren't broadcasting any spring training games anywhere on YouTube TV. So,
Zach and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show, and for more, click
not
over to
MLB TV, MLB Network. Well, MLB TV would do it too, but that's like a couple $100. I'm trying to save my money for the Sunday ticket that's coming.
Presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's baseball. It's the show.
I have Prime Video. Am I able to get MLB TV on Prime Video? Is it like free, or do I have to subscribe? Google here. That would be
Dan, any thoughts?
I have Prime. Almost never use it. It says free trial, free trial. How do I watch? Subscribe at Amazon.com.
This guy knows how to pitch.
Oh, so you gotta. I guess you just watch it through Amazon Prime. You still gotta subscribe. How much is it? Let's do a search here. Can I bat and also search for this at the same time? Let's see, MLB.TV. Let's see what the cost is through Amazon.
Here's the first pitch to him.
It doesn't give you any pricing. It's very strange. Or can you just like subscribe to a team?
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
They don't give you any pricing on Amazon. If I look up MLB TV, like what the cost is.
And that one got a piece
of Brady takes the hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not.
Yeah, it's really weird. They don't give you any prices.
First base is open. There's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
So striding in, Jesus Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
I don't even know how to watch this. Yeah, I don't get this. This is this sucks. On Amazon, it doesn't even tell you how to watch it here.
He loses him on ball.
Subscribe at Amazon.com, but there's like no pricing options or anything.
He's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game. Or
am I the only one that's like that has no knowledge of how to do this? Right?
Continues to struggle.
I'm clicking on a live game on Amazon here. It literally, my only option is how to watch this, and I click on it. It says subscribe at Amazon.com, which I search for, and it doesn't give you anything, and there's no other options. If I go to Amazon.com and I search for it,
skied into straightaway right.
Is that going to be a grand slam? No.
Benson is there. Let's
I don't have like
and they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with
more questions than answers. Price.
Riley Mahan, given the situation,
I don't know. I'll have to look this up another time. But anyway, if anyone knows how to watch MLB Network, that's the one I can't watch right now. Let's see. How to watch MLB Network.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout. And I'll tell
MLB.com. How to get MLB Network.
Like he got squeezed.
I can actually watch some baseball here.
Loaded situation that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. But I love this.
Brady Man is here. Brady Man's here for Brady. Yeah, Roadblock, man. Roadblock was awesome.
have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the
trying
side.
to select TV provider. What if I type YouTube TV?
No errors,
Yeah.
and 3 men
Let's
left
see what they
on
say.
base.
Continue.
On now to the bottom of
Unfortunately, MLB Network is not available on YouTube TV, but you can help. Contact them, email, Twitter, urge them.
Now batting, Tom Brady. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this.
Oh, here's a Reddit here.
A couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
They're just telling you to sign up for different stuff.
One time right here.
Yeah, people are saying if you subscribe to MLB TV, they should just give you MLB Network.
Here's the pitch.
Outside.
They're going to walk Brady here, aren't they?
Start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Anyway, I guess all we can do is just hope they resolve their issues, or I won't be watching much baseball this year. Oh, Brady. Brady.
There. 1 away.
So, I guess I'm just screwed. Anyway, Brady Man was asking about Roadblock. Yeah, Roadblock was awesome. It was cool to see Gigi Dolan, who I got a picture with back in the day at an Evolve show, having success and kind of dominate her former rival in such a way. Gargano, yeah, Gargano, Brady Man talking about Gargano in the chat. That was pretty cool. I think we all got excited. We thought it was going to be Shawn Michaels coming out for one more run, especially, it being WrestleMania weekend. And, it kind of built up like Shawn was going to be doing his thing, but there was no Shawn Michaels. Instead, it was Gargano, which is still going to be a good match. But Grayson Waller, man, got quite the mouth on him.
On paper, this had the makings of a real
the jailhouse match was crazy. I mean, Dijak, he's going nuts, and who knows what's going to happen on our universe mode whenever Retribution, whether it continues or whether it ends its run. We'll have to see if Dijak has any kind of future or what. But I know if in 2K23, which I've entered a contest on Twitter to try to win a free copy. They have Massey and Dijak, and they have all them still in the game, but just under different iterations.
Tonight, game 4 of this 4-game weekend set.
Be intrigued to see what WWE 2K23 is. A lot of different interesting stuff, but like we said, it won't be a day one purchase for us unless,
as we run you the numbers,
we always say patreon.com/tvsports27, but it won't be a day one purchase. But when the price goes down, and as long as people are excited about the kind of changes, I've seen other people too on Reddit kind of talk about the same stuff I did about universe mode, where they're excited that there's certain elements you can control, but a lot of people have the same fears that I did of losing that randomness, that universe. So hopefully that doesn't go away, or there's some kind of option to have both. Because yes, I do want to be able to control certain aspects and certain elements and certain things, but I also like the randomness of, we did a match on Monday Night Raw between Jinder Mahal and Seth Rollins, and Tommaso Ciampa come out and got involved, and it had nothing to do with any story, anything, and just kind of be like, well, what's the deal here? What's the, the whole thing, the whole Roman Reigns being a part of Retribution as well in our universe mode came because of Mustafa Ali randomly interfering in a match. There was no plan for that. It was supposed to just be Brock, Roman, WrestleMania, and then Ali coming out, getting involved, and Brock losing to Roman. And then there was the celebration cutscene with Ali and Roman with both championships. There was no thought in my mind that Roman Reigns would ever have an association with Retribution. And because of the randomness of universe mode, there we had it. So hopefully that still stays along with the changes, but it'll be fun and interesting to see what all comes out of that for sure.
From the belt. Kicks and deals. Tries to dump this one out to left.
Kind of interesting. It's, at least for me, listening to Matt Vasgersian here because I've been, you know me, I love my spring football, and I've always been a guilty pleasure of mine was the original XFL from 2001. I've watched those games over and over again. I have all the mini helmets. I've done separate. I've done like 4 or 5 additional seasons of XFL 2001, like on my college football game where I made all the teams. And I have them on my, they're on DVD, so I'd have to rip them. But that's something I've often considered throwing up on Patreon as well. And I do the Jesse Ventura impersonation. Like I'm doing commentary for both sides. So it's kind of goofy at times, but that's how much I love the original XFL. And I was just rewatching the Las Vegas, New York game the other day, just for, for giggles, killing some time, and it's Matt Vasgersian, and just hearing him here and then part of the original XFL. He was always the guy. He was always the XFL guy. I would like to see him come back and call an XFL game, this go around, just because he was the guy. He was the XFL guy. Brady Man's predicting JC and GG Extreme Rules at Stand and Deliver. That could be interesting. Maybe they'll bust out, it seems to be a new weapon these days in wrestling. People using doors, you know what I mean? Like they have the door. Mance Warner likes to use doors a lot. But considering how this rivalry kind of kicked off, it would be interesting if doors got involved.
Digging in now, Tom Brady. He's 1 for 2.
Win surge 2, Dodgers 1 here in this conclusion to Brady's second year in minor league baseball.
High fly ball.
You got to think if you're the Marlins, you don't want to waste away Brady too much here in the minors.
Peters is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the
Roxanne, Roxanne Perez. She went right down. It was Shawn Michaels, 1996. After that hard-fought battle with Mako Satomura, and she went right down. So we'll see what happens to her. She can even bounce back. Does she have a championship match right now at Stand and Deliver? I'm trying to think if there's even a top contender right now. Maybe Tiffany Stratton or something like that. I got caught up on this morning when I woke up. I got caught up on yesterday's New Japan Cup. I haven't watched today's show, so no spoilers yet if anyone has seen it. But I'm about to give spoilers for yesterday, so if you cover your ears. But or I guess I don't have to give spoilers, but pretty cool match. We had Yoshihashi in action. Shingo and Aaron Hanare had a pretty crazy match with an ending I did not expect. There's always upsets in the New Japan Cup. And then I was watching some of the Stardom pay-per-view, the Triangle Derby Finals, and boy oh boy, the Hazuki and Saya Kamitani white belt match was incredible. That was a crazy match. And then Starlight Kid and Azumi, every time they get together over the high-speed championship, it's always something crazy. And that was a belt we had in our previous universe mode with our WCW run. We had the King of the Mountain championship just because I always like that name. And then instead of doing the Cruiserweight championship, we had the high-speed championship, which was kind of like the X Division title, no weight limit kind of thing. But that was on our previous universe mode, which old episodes of that are going to be coming to Patreon soon from WWE 12. There's about 40 or 50 episodes of our WWE, WCW, ECW from WWE 12 that'll be coming soon to Patreon. But right now we're in the middle of our Mighty Ducks uploads here. Let's see. Should we train or get our batting down? I mean, durability, we don't want an injury here. Brady's clutch gene. Should we get Brady more speed? I don't know. Let's see. Contact is always good to get better. A lot of plate vision. Bunting. Let's keep getting our contact up. We need more contact, more hits. 6 hits? We've been doing pretty good as of late. Can I play my next game? All right. You say we got Zach Greinke going up against Woods Richardson. Brett Beatty, I'm always going to remember his name just because he batted behind us for so long. I did watch SmackDown. Yeah, SmackDown and Rampage after I got home from the baseball game. I knocked both of those shows out.
MLB The
Pretty good. I'm glad I
continues
DVR these shows. It is,
Tonight,
and maybe
the
it's just
opener
because I
of a
watch a lot of
three-game
old stuff on
series between the
Peacock.
round-
It
Simeon
soapbox
Woods
here, I
Richardson,
suppose, for a little bit.
right-hander from the state of Texas is the man on the mound
It kind
here.
of sucks
Dan,
how
any
many
thoughts?
commercials interrupt matches on SmackDown. Like, oh my God, they
do
do a match. I don't know why they can't.
Very deep in the games.
I mean, I know they've been doing this for a while, but it is such a headache. Like, do the commercial after the entrances, or do them between entrances, but it's like, oh my God, the Fatal 5-Way match had like 3 commercials in the middle of it. Like, they did the first 10 minutes of entrances, and then like the match with Shotzi at the end, they wrestled for 2 minutes, went to a commercial, went to a commercial. Like, every match was just like commercial. And so, I'm spending more time fast forwarding than I'm actually, they don't do commercials in the middle of promos. That's what I'm waiting for. But it's like, why break up a match? There's so many, as someone that works in TV, there's so much better ways to put, and even AEW is guilty of this. I thought they were going to be different, but they're just as much of a pain in the neck as, they love their picture-in-picture, but it's like, just, do the commercial, like format the commercial after the match or after the entrances, or I'd rather come back from a commercial in the middle of the match, having missed the beginning, than see 2 minutes of a match, go to a commercial, 2 minutes of a match, go to another commercial, like, or even like, do the match, do a commercial, come back and do like a video or do an interview and then take another commercial. Like, I'd rather have 2 commercials in succession than have a match get broken up by 10 million commercials. So.
Strike taken to throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the
Oh God, I did not.
He tagged him right there.
We've played an inning, still nothing.
I did not. If I hit the button, I didn't mean to. I was actually surprised I successfully made a steal. And Brady just got up and kept on running to second.
Here at first with nobody out.
Which is not why I slid. But I must have, I don't know, I must have hit the button to go to third. So that sucked. Big time.
So striding forward now.
Of course, our XFL action coming up on this Sunday Night Football. Patreon.com/TB Sports 27. The Sunday night games are exclusive there to Patreon. And we're getting close to the end of our XFL season, our inaugural season of having 32 teams, but a continuation of our what we consider a continuation of the Revolution League. And I'm actually, like I said, considering just merging all the leagues together that we did, because we did, about 14 years on the SFL. And you can see the past championship results of that on our Patreon page. Oh, Brady, not enough speed. And then if you want to see the 5 Revolution seasons, you can also see those up on Patreon.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across.
And hopefully we'll get a football game where I can actually customize a little bit. I actually am coming up with some ideas for the XHL, which is our No Rules Fantasy Draft Hockey League over on Patreon. And we're using the NHL teams because it just was not, it was, the fans of TV sports were not into the creation process, which I think we can do that here in this game too. And I've talked about maybe doing a kind of league, but because they have Road to the Show, which is so fun, I kind of do that instead. But I have come up with some different ideas for, instead of just being the NHL teams, I still want to do the idea where they're city teams, like it's still the New York Rangers affiliate or like a Predators affiliate, so it'll still be affiliated with those teams. but just call them different names. I've already come up with some names for like the team. Of course, I'm controlling the Nashville Predators, so I came up with the Nashville Apex, like Apex Predator, right? Come on. And you know, since the Rangers were going to put them in their Statue of Liberty uniforms, there's already a New York Liberty in the WNBA, so I was thinking of like the New York Freedom or something like that, just so they have some different names to them and we can give them a little bit different identity. I don't know what we'd call the Islanders. We already played them much. What would be a good like Long Island name?
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into what...
Hey, find something you like
plate,
up there.
Tom Brady.
Well, Brady, we had the one home run so far here in this outing, but we have not had the successful run so far in this stream that we've had in the past couple of games, and hopefully that won't deter the Marlins from making a move. Of course, he's on a year-to-year contract with the Miners, so Round Rock is going to take the win here over your win surge.
Salt this game away for his guys.
5-2, the final score tonight.
For the victorious Smoky, 3 runs on 9 hits.
Indoor football starting up pretty soon, too. I can't believe that already. Like, I was just getting into the XFL, and I started to see the IFL like uploading
are on display as minor league baseball comes
not uploading but putting like
tonight, the second of 3
upcoming YouTube streams, and I was like, oh my god, it's already like almost indoor football time. So
it's baseball
even more so with MLB. Boy, you got indoor football that's giving you stuff on YouTube, and MLB can't even get their channel out there.
Max Meyer is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix, and if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Yeah, you should take a look at
Justin Verlander. I just realized that's Verlander. What the heck is he doing in the minors?
As they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday.
They got like a whole lineup of MLB pitchers. Did you guys see that? This is like this is the second MLB. I gotta look at this Round Rock roster. Like, what's up with this? What's with the? Well, here's a good chance for Brady to tee off on a major league legend, a World Series winner multiple times, and see what he's all about. Yeah, we got to look at this after we get out of this series. We got to check out this Round Rock, this Round Rock roster. This is nuts.
It's softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Tom Brady, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
RBI shot for Brady.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Now he's got this bet going. We're supposed to get 6 hits, but
there's a swing and a missile sent out to center field.
Brady, is he gonna get a
going back?
Yes! Just barely. Tom Brady
gets a home run.
Gets a home run off of Justin Verlander. And I imagine that's one that's going to be on SportsCenter. And if you had any doubt if Brady can get it done in the major leagues, home run number 30 comes off of Verlander here in AAA. And we don't know why Verlander's here, whether it be injuries or what have you. I might just have to rename this stream Brady versus Verlander. Come on. I mean, come on.
It's a game of inches, folks.
But this is, I mean, if the Marlins aren't seeing this, I think it's time. This is the longest I think I've ever spent in minor leagues in any of these Road to the Shows. When I did my Lefty Richard, it wasn't that long we were in the minors, and then when we did our Michael Jordan with the White Sox, we went straight from the Barons straight to Chicago, like really quickly. We may do that again too. Maybe we'll bring back Michael Jordan, let him have another run. But we did a small series with that, not too many episodes. We did a couple of them. And then, like I said, my personal road to the show guy, I went from AA straight to the majors. So this is my first foray with a batter going through the minor league system here. And I guess it's not been that long. Like, it just feels like it because it's been so many streams and what have you. Let's relive this home run one more time. But really, 2 seasons for minor leagues. I mean, people spend years in the minors. Oh my God, look at that camera shot. Right into the tree, right into the sap.
From the belt, the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Come on, go hard, you're scoring. Go hard.
McCormick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. The Wind Surge lead it 5-3.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Wind Surge led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Max Meyer.
I don't know if Brady's going to get his 6 hits. His bet might not be going too well here, but, you know, see what happens.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Round Rock Express and the Wichita Wind Surge. It's Jordan Holloway, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this
See, these guys,
age,
they don't have an outline on their numbers either.
Fun to watch in this one.
On the front, it stands out, but that's kind of what these new Twins uniforms are like. That on gray, it's perfectly fine, but on that navy, it was very hard to read.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Brady is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Oh, too early. Too early.
2 out, nobody on. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Jesus Sanchez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this is taken.
They walked him. Lawyer ball.
They'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Brady played lawyer ball.
He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with
they're gonna have me
really
steal again.
good
See if I
pitches,
can
but he
actually
stayed
do it.
disciplined and drew the walk.
Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's
all
in
right.
second base.
Brady stole a base. My goodness. I think that's our first successful steal. Other than the one where we got thrown out because we went to third accidentally. No, we're not. We're not scoring. I don't even know if you can hear my controller yelling at me.
It's no runs, no
it's saying you're scoring, you're scoring. Go.
I'm
like, nah. Man, waste my time.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tom Brady. He drew a walk his first time up.
Brady. Hey, get your pitch up there.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I don't like this guy's pitching.
Well,
it's like all over the place.
0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time here.
And a changeup
Golly.
swung on and missed for
I
the
guess that's the
first
signs of a good pitcher,
Pitching
right?
101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's time.
Express
Set now for the
9,
bottom
win
of the
surge
fifth, and
3.
stepping in the long ball threat, Tom Brady.
This one
Do you hear that?
doesn't look good
Tom
so
Brady
far.
is the
Down by a
long
boatload
ball
as we enter
threat
the middle innings.
because of
It's
30
about
home
time they
runs.
get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th.
Well,
Now he spins on one here and drives it to
man.
deep right field. And he's gonna
if that
have
one had a
room to
little
put
more
this one
arc to
away,
it
and
instead
that's
of
the
going
first
it
out.
was like a
That's one of those
straight,
tough luck outs
that was
that'll
a
drive you
straight
crazy
shot.
as a hitter. He drove that fastball,
And if that
but
one had a little
couldn't
more
get it down,
arc
so
to it,
he has to take hard contact
that
as a
was looking
consolation.
like it was going to be a home run. Good Lord.
Stepping up now,
12-3
Tom
here.
Brady, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Myers is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. At the plate, Gray Kessinger, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Gray.
17-4. What a what a miserable game. What happened?
Bunt his way on as
What
he
happened to
gets
the
this one
wind
down.
surge?
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the
One more
ninth.
shot.
The Express
Yes, the
leads
most
it.
epic comeback in the history of baseball. As
Now
the
to
wind
plate,
surge are going to come
Tom
back
Brady.
down
Flew out his
17-4.
last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power,
That
he's
Peter
feeling
Popoff.
pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Here's a
There we go.
swing, and
Well, there
oh,
might be a
man,
comeback for the wind surge. Brady,
way
number 31.
outta here.
We ain't going to win the bet here, but I mean, we have
So
all of a
it's
sudden our
three-run
home
shot to
run
straightaway
output
right
has
field.
cranked
Number
up
31 for him on
in the last
season,
couple
but
of
they're gonna
streams
need a
because
few
we were.
more here as they're still well
I mean, we had
behind.
plenty, but we've been getting them a lot lately. And there's another one. Hey, we're only down 10. There's the arc we wanted on the last at bat, and that one cleared the bullpen there.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter.
Well,
but
we
it's
didn't get
always
the
nice
we didn't
when
get
you
the
can
comeback
an
win.
offensive
Of
explosion
course.
like that and save your closer for another day.
Time of the ball
A
game.
comfortable victory.
Return to clubhouse because that's the end of the series, and I want to check out this Round Rock roster that's just stacked with major leaguers on the pitching staff, and trying to figure out what the heck they're doing there in Houston. The rich get richer, I suppose. Well, you got all these major leaguers tucked away in the minors. Let's see here. You roster, or should I do? Rotation. 'Cause that's mainly what I can't look at. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, AAA. Here we go. Look at this, Greinke, Verlander, in the minors, and Verlander's a 74. What the heck? Man. Well, there you go, Greinke and Verlander. What can you say? Let's just keep getting that contact up. Try it again? All right, we'll try it again, coach. It's annoying that the simulation stops. Just, like, keep going. And we're getting down to it. This is coming down to the end of the season here.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Let it rip right
Pinch
here.
hitting
Let's go.
for the win surge, number 12.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Come on, baby. See it up, drive it.
Oh, high.
Pinch hit.
Deep.
Break the
That
tie.
is a
Brady
moonshot,
loves that
folks.
wall.
A long
He's going to hit it for the
home run.
second time in the upper deck. And that sucks that one of our games in this bet's going to be wasted on a pinch hit opportunity, even though we get the hit. We're going to get ripped off because we're going to lose a game where we don't get that many at-bats.
I know hindsight's 20/20.
I will be shocked if we get into spring training time and we are not, whether it be with the Marlins or whether the Marlins just trade us away. But if we're not on a roster coming up with the way that we've just dominated as of late. Unbelievable.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Wichita Wind Surge. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Will Stewart, the Alabama-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
More about the batting as of late for Tom Brady. We haven't had too much opportunity for fielding work, but here's going to be a double play opportunity here. And look at Brady. He's getting real comfortable at first. He can throw and he can receive, man. I mean, Brady was a solid, you know, they had the trick plays in New England, right, where Brady would go out there and make the grab. Of course, Tom Brady with the Atlanta Dirty Birds on our XFL series.
Now here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
I kind of like the all gray.
I
wonder if the Dodgers would ever consider like an alternate hat. I kind of like that all gray look. The Oklahoma City Dodgers.
As the play is made here to end the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing.
It's always kind of fun. Like, of course, you like teams that have their own identity and stuff like that, but I do kind of like seeing a well-known major league identity that's kind of given to a minor league team like Oklahoma City Dodgers or the Mississippi Braves and that kind of fun stuff.
Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
It's always fun to see how they can tweak the major league logo to look like, you know, the Springfield Cardinals, the team that Lefty Richard was on. It's always fun to see how they can tweak it to fit a minor league team. The Iowa Cubs like that too, and the Minnesota Wild, they have a minor league team as well, like, that uses that Wild identity.
Stepping into the box, Tom Brady.
And of course, it's interesting. I think we've probably mentioned this before in past streams, but in real life, after the pandemic and the minor league baseball reshuffling, the Wind Surge ended up being a AA team, so they never had a AAA game ever. And the Jumbo Shrimp, who Brady started off with in AA, is now a AAA team. So Brady's AA team and Brady's AAA team are swapped in real life right now. But this is AAA ball.
And that misses 2-2.
Wow,
that could have been called a strike.
The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3.
Hey, that's what I said.
Pitch.
Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder.
Well, wind surge.
Evans.
Even though we're moving into
You know, what a way to bounce back from a 17-run game not that long ago.
You know that old slogan, a bloop and a
Got this
blast?
2-run lead on the
They can certainly
Dodgers.
use that right now.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Riding in once again, Tom Brady. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just
Look at
missed
that
it.
hit.
With this
There's
guy's
that contact
power,
Brady's been working
There's
on
going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be
in
good
batting
for extra
practice, and
bases.
it's going to be an RBI double.
And a huge insurance run is across to score all the way from first. Now a 5-3 game.
Tom Brady, folks.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to
22
feel good as a
RBI
hitter
doubles,
right
and that was
there.
just a
Not only
crushing
get a ribby
shot.
knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes
All
your
the way to
pitcher
the
go
back
out there with
wall.
a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Swinging a soft liner, a leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit, and they won't risk it at third.
Tell you what I'm going to consider doing here. I'm going to probably, let's stop this stream after this series, and let's pick it up with a part 2. And so we like kind of splitting these up sometimes, not only for algorithm YouTube purposes, but some of you guys on replay can watch them in smaller doses, trying to do less 1 hour, even though I'll probably stream for more than an hour just to be able to split it up for the YouTube algorithm. That might be a good stopping point. We can kind of finish out with a separate stream.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper.
Yeah, that would
They
hopefully
only
lead
get
us right
one,
into
and that
our
allows
major
for
leagues, and maybe
He's
we even
proven
do a
to be an
series of 2 in the
awfully
major
reliable
leagues, and
reliever
that
this
can be
season.
part of
He wraps
the
this
next
one up
stream,
and
huh?
collects his 20th save of the year so far.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3.
So we'll finish up this series, and then we'll wrap up the rest of the series in a separate stream here.
9 runs, 12 hits, 1 out.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight.
Or we can do it over on
this
Twitch. Maybe we do the
series
second half
between
over on
the
Twitch.
Oklahoma
That
City
way we kind of
Dodgers
show some love,
and
half
the
here, half on
Wichita
Twitch. What do you guys think
Windsurge.
about that?
It's baseball. It's the show.
The chat's pretty quiet right now here on YouTube, so yeah, why not? Why not switch it up a little bit? Get some Twitch love in the mix.
Game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes.
There you go.
That is just past
There you
his
go.
outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And he's safe.
Obvious pitch recognition right
See,
there.
we got ripped off. We lost the
Changeups
game on that
usually
pinch
get guys
hit.
out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Batting fourth. The right
Next will
fielder,
be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Sanchez.
Sanchez.
3-2 pitch. And
That's the ball.
awfully
Take your
close
base.
there on 3
He
and 2. But
walked
take
him.
your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Earl
And this is the
Hebner.
kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels
Batting
come off
fifth.
and he struggles.
The
We'll
third
see if he
baseman.
can recover here.
Ernie Clement.
The 1-2. This is in the air out to left field.
I feel like I
DeMonico waits
almost
on it.
never,
He makes
nobody
the
ever
catch.
hits a
Here
home
comes
run
the
when
runner
Brady's
from
on
third.
base.
And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
I don't know. Should we have tried to go to third?
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Set to get his evening
I
at the
don't know.
plate started. Riley Mahan.
Hit a home run if you want me to go
Struggle
more
for him
bases.
with the bat
That's
so
what
far
I
this
say.
year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And as a pitcher, that's
Oh, we're
always tough.
loaded
Looks
up
like he got a
again.
bad break on some of those calls, but
You're
he's gotta
loaded
learn
up
that
here,
sometimes
folks.
the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Settling in now, Colin Thoreau, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. So stepping in, Tom Brady. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
You gotta love umps. You gotta love blue.
Slow grounder
Oh,
to
man.
first.
A dribbler.
Come on, get here, get here, get here,
And
get
they'll
here.
just tag him out along the
They
first
got him.
base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that...
Into the box now,
The right
Will
fielder,
Benson.
number 16.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hit to reined in, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Harris.
Now batting, number 30.
Hogan Harris.
Hey, check this guy out. Let's go.
Rolled slowly to first. He's got it.
You know, I'm
and
glad they
he'll
said
just make the
1-1-1 in
tag
my
himself,
controller. I was
and
about
the
to throw
inning
it to
is over.
second.
It's a run on
And I
2
didn't
hits,
realize
1
it was 2
left.
outs. Which it would have been a force play either way.
Ready for another chance?
Tie game here.
Brady, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Brady.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
Oh, home run. Home run. Come on. No, just missed it.
Off the wall. And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make
That's
it
all right, though. That gives us the
5-4.
lead. We just need 2 more hits. Man, that was close.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Sanchez, comes
The
into
right
this
fielder.
at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly
We got Taco joining us. I think a first time. Chatter, welcome. Welcome, Taco. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button while you're here.
Into the box now.
Glad to have you
Number
aboard.
20.
Glad to have
No
you
hits
part
in
of
2
the
trips to the plate for him
TV
in the
sports
ballgame.
community here. Everyone give a big warm welcome to Taco.
Hey, no one down here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit not all that hard out to second. One there, but no real shot at 2.
I don't know if that would have been the best for Brady to try to track that one down or just retreat to first. And we only got 1 out with the old retreat to first here.
3 with a double on his line so far.
Brady.
Oh,
Big
man.
curveball swung on and missed 0-1.
New
Like that pitch
subscriber,
there, lefty
Taco,
on
with the
lefty matchup.
subscription. Thank you, my
Curveball
friend.
away to a lefty.
Glad
Smart
to have
pitch.
you here.
Right over the top with that curveball.
Tell us a little
and
bit
it's
about
0-2.
yourself. Tell us,
Bases are empty.
you know, what kind of sports you into, what teams, favorite players, what kind of games you playing these days.
One in the dirt, but he'll hold back here.
Glad to have you here.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Braun Breaker.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, we're getting gifted with a lot of these.
Close pitch on 1-2.
Taco is a big baseball
Counts now
fan.
at 2-2,
Nice.
but boy, that one very easily
Have you
could
been
have
keeping up with
called
any of the
strike
spring
3.
training
Really close
games? Or
pitch.
you kind of just getting ready for the regular season?
Oh,
what a
Out
catch.
there, and there are 2 away now.
I don't know. Brady's going to win the bet here.
So a big moment here and standing in.
Is that Brett Beatty's
And
brother,
so
cousin?
representing the
Same
possible
last
go-ahead
name.
run. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play?
Yeah, solid
On to
double
first
play.
as they get the double play.
Brady's got
They
a
get
bunch
him
of
out the
home runs
inning.
so far this
1
year,
hit's
Taco.
all
He's
they
got
get.
32,
7th inning stretch time
I
here at the
believe, here
ballpark.
in AAA. He's been crushing them as of late.
So
But
the batting order
just for
turns
you,
over
Taco.
now. Set
Taco
to
says
go
hit a home
for
run.
Jacob Amaya. He'll be
Maybe
looking for
Brady's
something
gonna
to
do a wish
drive
here
the
and
gap drive
make it
home
happen.
that tying run from first.
Do check out, since you're new here, Taco, do check out a bunch of our other baseball.
But wisely, no
I
thought of
could
a
not
return
get back to
throw,
first,
and the
even though I
inning
was
moves.
clicking away to go back
Well,
to
it's getting
first.
more and more common in baseball now these days to use a
But either way, it didn't matter.
pitchers
We
to
won the
get through a
game. But yeah, we have our Diamondback series. We have our Road to the Show here with Tom Brady. And then over on our Patreon page, we have our old series that we did on our old YouTube channel, our Houston Astros fantasy draft on MLB 2K back in the day, right? 2K MLB with the Houston Astros. We did a couple seasons there. And our Lefty Richard, which is also on Patreon. So do check that out as well, patreon.com/tvsports27. And for this, I think we're going to wrap up the stream here on YouTube. But for you, Taco, for the rest of the folks, come join us over on Twitch. We are going to finish out AAA, and we're going to see if Tom Brady makes it to the MLB regular season in his third year. Of course, if you missed the stream or don't join us over on Twitch, we got 2 series to go. We are going to upload the on-demand right here on YouTube. So probably tomorrow you'll be able to see the replay of that. But we're going to head over to Twitch right now. As we said, try to give some love to our folks over on Twitch. Spread the love there. But come join us over on Twitch or check out the replay here tomorrow. And we're going to finish out here, Omaha and San Antonio. So that was actually, I should have maybe taken it in more, but that was Tom Brady's last home game in Wichita, potentially. So we shall see how it happens. We'll see you guys in a few moments over on Twitch for the second half of this stream.